Hi friends! Today's lesson is handwriting. We're going to work on our handwriting today. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to practice how we hold our pencil or our marker when we're trying to write letters or lines. So the first thing we need to do is figure out which hand you write with. Some of my friends write with their right hand, like me, and some of my friends write with their left hand. But you should hold your pencil the same in whichever hand you use. So I'm going to show you with the hand I use. Now if you look at my hand, I'm doing my pincher grip. Okay, that's my first two fingers and my thumb. I'm going to pinch like this. I'm going to take my marker or my pencil, and it's just going to rest right here, and I'm going to close my fingers on the end. Do you see? Can you see that? What that does is it gives me control over my pencil. I can move it around whatever way I want. I can make little small lines or big ones, and it gives me as much control as I can. Okay? So first, we're going to do a few things on the board. When we're writing, most of our letters, we start at the top of our letter. Okay? Here's an example. Here's a letter. Tall line with a cross in the middle. Okay, well, that's a little crooked. Let me try that again. All right, let's do it again. Tall line. Start at the top, come straight down. Cross in the middle, and there's T. Okay. Now there's other letters that start with a tall line. There's tall line, and then a hump. Do you see that one? There's also O. Starts with just a tall line. That's all it is. O. Do you see? But I'm starting at the top of my letters. Now if I do a short line, I'm still going to start at the top. Do a short line. And for I'm going to do two humps. 1, 2. And then for short line, I start at the top, go down, hump, So try to remember to start your letters at the top. Even when we're doing small circles for A or B or D, you want to start your circle at the top of your circle. Come around this way. See? When there's A, A is just a circle. And then if I want to do a D, I do my, well, I need more space. Let's get some room. There we go. And if I want to do a D, I'll do my small circle first, and then my tall line starting at the top to touch my small circle. You see? And there's D. Now if I'm doing B, like banana, B, I do my tall line first, and then my small circle. See? All right. So today, what we're going to practice is our writing. Okay? So some of my friends are just learning how to write, and that's awesome. And I have some worksheets for you to practice with at home. You see this one? This is the best one to start with. And the reason why is because it's just practicing those tall lines from top to bottom and short lines from the middle to the bottom and circles. Tall circles and small circles. And this one you can practice, if you see, you can practice tracing them, and then you can make your own, starting at the dots at the top or at the middle line. Now if you've done that one and you finished it and you want to move on to another one, this is a good one to do. This one practices more of our circles, because circles can be hard to do, but it also practices our up and down, our zigzag. Now, can you think of what letter there's a couple letters that we use this zigzag line for. I'll show you. We use the zigzag line for W, and we use the zigzag line for V. We also use that diagonal zigzag line to make a Y, because we start with that, and then it comes down. But do you see how that is the same as that? So it's good to practice those, and they come in handy. Now for my friends who have more writing skills and have practiced more, we're going to practice writing our alphabet. This is the worksheet that you can do. But remember, once you trace your letter, make sure you try to write it on your own next to it, okay? Because that's how we practice. It's not just tracing. The next step is to try and write it on our own, right next to the letter, okay? Now, for some of my friends, they've been writing for a while. And so we have something new to try at home. Some of you have done this, and for some of you, this is a new thing. But we have the special blue lined paper. Now, some of it is small, like this one, you see? And then there's ones that are long lists, and then there's one that's a full sheet. You can start with this one. And this, I scanned so that your mom and dad can print it out to show you how the letters are formed on the paper, because this is special paper to help you form your letters. If you look, I'm going to move a little closer, you can see that blue line. In that blue line are for all the letters that are X height. X height means the ones that stay inside of there. Like you see A is just in the blue. Now some of our letters have ascenders. That means they come up and they come all the way up and touch the top. And some of our letters have descenders. That means they come down and they touch the bottom. Do you see that? So when you're practicing your writing, practice getting your letters. Your ascenders touch the top, and your descenders touch the bottom, and your X height, see like your X right there, are in that blue. And that will help you form your letters. Now for my friends who want a little bit more of a challenge, maybe something, I don't know, to get your creative mind working, write a story, a short story about something you've done, something you saw, or you can make one up. And then you can color a picture to go along with it. You can illustrate your own story. Now don't worry about if your words are spelled correctly or not. Sound them out and we'll be able to read them. Just sound out your words. Some of you know your sight words, and those of you who don't, just sound them out and do your best. I'll be happy to see what kind of stories you can come up with. I love stories. All right, my friends. So that is our lesson for today. And I can't wait to see what you come up with and how hard you work. Enjoy. I'll see you later. Bye.